2020 was the hottest year ever recorded. We know that climate change will affect different parts of the world in distinct ways. North Africa is expected to become hotter, but also drier as a result of global warming and climate change in the next decades. So how will a hotter and drier North Africa handle development and security issues? And what does climate change mean for the relationship between North Africa and Europe? We explore these issues in our latest Cascades publication. Our research aims to contribute to a better understanding of what climate change will mean for security and development in North Africa, specifically for Algeria, Morocco, and Tunisia, but also for Europe, given the strong financial, foreign policy, and trade relations between both regions. We want to encourage policymakers to think about climate change and climate change adaptation as something that has an effect both within and outside of regional borders. In other words, how Europe and North Africa will adapt to climate change will have an impact on each other. We identify three main areas of possible security and development challenges as these North African countries adapt to climate change. First, climate change will put pressure on scarce natural resources, notably water, which will have an impact on agriculture and drinking water supply, but also on the use of water in other sectors such as the renewable energy sector and tourism. Second, there is a risk that climate change will undermine livelihoods, lead to rising inequalities, migration both within and outside the region, and fuel social and environmental protests, which are already taking place. And finally, there is a risk that incoherent policies in one area or one sector will have negative effects on another, essentially cancelling climate adaptation efforts. We want to encourage policymakers to take into account the need to craft coherent policies which tackle the wide range of effects that climate change will have across different sectors and across borders.